Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I got a little fun story to tell you guys today. I woke up this morning to a privacy claim on one of my videos from the Don's Luxury. So I made a video about them back in May of 2024, over a year ago. I got a comment on it recently, like maybe a week ago, just like a random comment. It was a fucking troll. They're like, you're just jealous. You're just jealous of the Dons. I'm like, yeah, okay. This morning I woke up to a privacy claim from Harry and Katie. That's what I call them, Harry and Katie from the Don's Luxury. Claimed that whole video was exploiting their privacy, which it wasn't. It wasn't. I didn't say any private information about them in that fucking video. I bet it was Katie that did the privacy claim because I don't think she knows left from right. So she's probably like, oh, let's just say she's exploiting our privacy. And they decided to do a copyright strike. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. There was no copyright anything in that video that I made about them. And even if there was, I am protected. Let's get educated. All right, here's some key aspects of the Copyright Act of 1976. Fair Use Doctrine. This one's important. A crucial exception to copyright, allowing limited use of copyrighted material for purposes like criticism, that's what I do. Comment, I also do that. News reporting, I guess you could say I'm a news reporter. Teaching, yep. Scholarship and research. You can't just copyright strike someone because you don't like what they're saying about you. That's not how it works. But it makes me wonder, like, why a year later? Something's going on. Shit must be hitting the fan, right? Like, why a year later do they all of a sudden care so much? Once again, there's a Copyright Act, but there's also a fair use section of it. And fair use is an exemption to copyright, permitting certain limited uses of copyright works without the permission of the copyright owner. If you look in the description box of all of my videos, I have a disclaimer. It says copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. And then I have my words or opinions. Suckers! Thinking back to that video, I showed screenshots of comments from a Whatnot show, blocked out the usernames. There's no personal information, even though a username in a public fucking live show that's not private information because it's a public fucking username. There was nothing in that video that was copyright strike worthy, and they'll learn that. It takes a couple days, but they'll learn that. And once again, they'll learn that I'm not the one to fuck with. So if you guys have ever had an experience with the Don's Luxury, we're gonna reopen that can of worms. We're gonna do that. Message me and let me know. You can send me an email or you can send me a DM on Instagram, and yes, I will keep you anonymous. The Dons, Caitlin and Harrison, or Katie and Harry as I lovingly call them, they've been scammers for a while, allegedly, of course. So again, feel free to contact me if you've had an experience with them. I'm gonna have to go through my archives and we'll revisit some stuff. I know there's shit on Reddit about them, and they're gonna have their own video coming soon because they earned it. That's gonna be it for today's video. I just wanted to tell you guys this funny little story because they think they did something, but as always, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.